You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
The proudest father in all of the world.
Man. One of.
Yeah. It's not. I think Khaled might be number one at this moment.
One of the proudest fathers.
Shout out to all the fathers and mothers.
Yes.
And mothers. We
Father's Day is this Sunday, so
that's
shout out to all
right. My
the fathers.
first Father's Day will be this Sunday, so I'm excited.
That's dope.
That's exciting.
What is Assad doing for you?
Well, I mean, he's already doing so much, man. You know, Assad is my biggest blessing. You know, like Envy and other people. That fathers always told me when you have a child, it's going to change your life, and it really did. You know what I'm saying? It's my biggest blessing, but it also gave me just a new energy, and it's not about me. It's about my son. Everything's about my son. Everything's about my family, which it always is about the family, but it's just a different feeling because, you know, you really think you know what love and joy is. Like say you love something or you fall in love with something, even when you fall in love with your girl or whatever, and you're just so excited, but there's no love like your son or your daughter or your child. It's a different type of joy. It's a different type of feeling. And I love it. Like I don't know how to explain it. I'm
like
grateful.
The happiest baby in the world.
He is. He smiles every morning. He's just a good boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just good. And that's what I'm doing. I'm like putting so much love and joy into him and feeding him greatness. So when he gets older, he'll know the difference of love and if something negative, so he'll know that's wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you see, you know, like Envy, if he's playing with his basketball and go to the game, you know that's love. And you're saying, and if he experienced something else, he'll know that ain't right. Without even trying to tell him, he'll just know because it's a feeling. And I think that's a great way to raise your children.
It makes you love your significant other more, too, because now you really know what love is. Somebody told me that a long time ago. If you love your significant other the way you love your kids, you really in love.
And that's true because, you know what I'm saying, of course I love my queen, but, you know, I told her the other day I didn't think I could love her anymore. It's like I love her even more and more, and she looks even more beautiful and beautiful. And this is the truth. I'm not even making this up. I really told her this. And then when I see her with my son, because, you know, it's a lot of work. You got to, you know, that's a every second day.
Absolutely.
You know, especially being a mother, you know what I'm saying? And watching her feed my son, change his diapers, wake up 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 8 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's work. And when I see that and I'm around that, I'm like, man, it's really doing something to my heart. Right. So I look at her and I'm praising her as well. So big up to all the mothers out there.
And drink the breast milk.
Yeah,
just try it once.
Yeah, no, not me.
Yo, you, Khaled, you.
But you know
You
what?
don't have to
you know what? It's crazy because the other day I had like a cold, and I was like, man, I don't want to get my son sick. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when we get colds at our age, it's like it lasts like 2-3 weeks sometimes. Like you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I don't want to touch my son.
No, you better take some vitamin C.
Well, no, I'm talking about, you know, I go hard, no sleep. You know what I'm saying? So it kicks in. So you know, when my son did a little checkup, I was like telling the doctor, yo, I had a cold. I don't want him to get. He's like, listen, your son is the most healthiest. He drinks breast milk every day.
There you go.
He got he vitamin. He's got all. He's more stronger than all of us.
Right.
So it's just dope. Yeah, breast milk is a key though.
Just take a shot and then have some mango Ciroc right after.
She got every freezer frozen in the house filled with breast milk. Trust me, they're everywhere.
So, Khaled, did the Nas vocals come in yet?
Yes, the Nas vocals is in.
We're going to premiere that this morning.
What?
So tell us about this record.
Yo, hold on. What's going on?
Yeah.
Wait, yo,
Huh?
last time.
Oh, my bad. Rihanna.
Okay.
Damn, I got
Okay.
the wrong
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna say we got that too, but I'm like, what the? Last time,
We're not
last time
premiering that.
premiered like years ago. Had one of my Nas records. I don't know how he got it.
Yeah.
Like for real though. So we'll figure that out.
So we got a
later.
Riri record this morning.
We got a Riri. It's DJ Khaled, Rihanna, DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. This record, and you know the video is coming right when you play it.
Right.
The video comes out.
Yeah, we saw you shot the video
so
already.
like right when you play it, the video comes out too. So,
It's a dance that goes with it too, right?
I mean, you know, well, see when you, I don't want to
I couldn't
spoil
get
it.
that dance, man.
So when you hear it, everybody in this room's gonna know the record I flipped. I flipped this record I've been wanting to flip for years. It came out 15 years ago, and when you hear it, the first 2 seconds, you're gonna know what it is. And it's it was a record that we all love, and I presented the record to Rihanna, and she loved it. And the minute she cut the vocals, she was like, "Yo, Kyle, let's shoot the video." So I'm like, "Shit,
Let's go."
I'm on the same page."
Yeah.
I wanted to ask her, but I don't like to abuse my love. I want to get each step done.
Right.
And that just shows you how big the record is and how exciting the record is that we shot the video before it even came out.
Dope.
And I'm just excited about it because I've been trying to work with Rihanna for like 7 years. You know what I'm saying? For me to pull this off, you know, I want y'all to remember, this is my 10th album. This is my son's first album as an executive producer, and it's my 10th. So I'm pulling off, you know, people I've always dreamed to work with, like Beyonce. I worked with her. I never worked with her before. Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? Like the list goes on.
You have a number one song.
I got 2 number one songs. I'm the one went number one out the gate in 1 week. Shining went number one, and you know what I'm saying? I just dropped the Drake record a week ago to the max.
Right.
God willing, we go number one. This Rihanna, we about to premiere right now, going to go number one. And then the album come out June 23rd. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't make no album cuts. Like, I didn't make not one album cut. I made all anthems, and I made 23 tracks. The album come out June 23rd. The track listing has 23 tracks.
23?
My son was
amazing.
born on October 23rd. So the 23, and then
You got the Jordan.
Jordans on.
Got
Your
you.
Jordans.
We see where this
then
is
I
going.
came
There
out
we
with my
go.
own Jordan.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So, and this is a 3. Envy, you know what these are 3s. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? This ain't no regular degular. The We the Best Jordan.
Shout out to Cardi B.
Oh, what, she got these?
No, you said there's no regular degular.
Okay. I was like,
Where'd she get him from?
Hold up.
I'm like, that what? Like this.
Now, I've been looking in my mail. I haven't got mine
I
yet.
know, so we gonna get you. So,
Okay.
Amazing.
you know, obviously, I got mine. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3-4 pairs as a sample, and then they're all coming in now. And then we have a big announcement connected to this announcement. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let Jordan do it, but it's gonna be more to this. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Dope.
And I'm just excited, man. You know, me as a sneakerhead, me loving Jordan and being part of the Jordan brand family is such a big accomplishment for me. But also just to let the young world know that, you know, dreams turn into reality. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I remember, you know, wearing these as a kid and having the poster and Jordan. Now I got my own Jordan.
Right, that's
You know what I'm saying?
amazing.
So like, you know, this is part of, you know, this whole album, this whole campaign, Grateful, is just me saying thank you to all my relationships, my fans, but as well as my son and God. Like, this is my thank you to the world. So I'm making this album. Like, Major Key got nominated for a Grammy, which was huge for me. And I feel like Grateful, we going to win that Grammy.
Right.
That's where I'm at with this. You know what I'm saying?
Why was it important for you to make a side executive producer?
Well, because, you know what I'm saying, first of all, when I was growing up, and my family, the way they raised me is, they always showed me as love as a kid in the family, but they always brought me inside the family business, meaning as in to show me hard work and dedication, how to, you know, put food on the plate,
Right.
table, and take care of your family, to work hard. So they raised me, to me, perfect, incredible. Look, you know, I never was a guy that got in trouble, fell for peer pressure, none of that. I always was focused. I always knew my family worked hard, and that rubbed off on me. So I want to do that with my son, so when he grow up, he sees that he executive produced one of the biggest albums in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, as well as, you know, his father's a hardworking father, and his mother works hard to take care of him. So when he grows, he sees all that love, and he's going to respect that. And, you know, whatever he decides to do as a boss, I'm going to support. But I feel like you bring your children in, you know, like you might want to bring them to the radio station, let them know you work, and they see and they ask questions. So when they make their career decisions, but they know that their fathers and mothers worked hard.
Gotcha.
You know, nothing is just given. You know, and I believe in, I don't use the word spoil, I believe in giving my son anything he wants. He can get anything he wants, but he's also going to know that we worked hard to give you this.
Absolutely.
So, and that's what the beauty is. You know what I'm saying? Because I want him to be able to get anything he wants, but I want him to know that his family worked hard to make it happen.
You know what I wanted to ask? A couple of days ago, Rick Ross released a video.
Yes.
To Idols Become Rivals.
Yes.
What did you think when you first heard the song?
I mean, you know, Ross is my brother. It's like day one. That's family. Me and him come from the bottom, the mud to marble floors. So when he's shouting me out on that record, that's what you call a real friend, family, loves me, and I love him back. You know what I'm saying? That's like, me and him are like forever. Music or no music. Me and him, that's when it's Khaled and Ross forever. Meaning as that's my brother, and I appreciate the love and the shout out. And I think, you know, when he was expressing, shouting me out, he's basically expressing, man, Khaled's a hard worker. You know what I mean? He a good person. He a grateful person. Everybody he's ever dealt with, he's always been good, and he never complained. Ross is basically saying, Khaled, he don't complain. You know what I'm saying? He keep it moving. And I think y'all know me as a person. Y'all never ever heard me come and talking about people and stuff like that. He's basically saying, yo, Khaled, you blessed and keep winning and don't stop. That's what he's saying.
But what did Birdman do to you?
Well, Birdman, that's my friend. I want to be clear. You know what I'm saying? And as far as anybody that has a situation, I pray and I hope that people can talk to each other and work things out. Birdman, all that is, you know, at one point I just moved on with We the Best. You know what I'm saying? And I got nothing but love for Birdman and Slim, what they gave me an opportunity. Even, like, for instance, I appreciate every opportunity that's ever given to me. It doesn't matter what happens through the opportunity. It's an opportunity.
Right, even if it didn't work out
Yeah,
business-wise.
it's an opportunity, and I'm grateful for that. And then you got to remember, too, you know, Birdman and Slim, they, you know, I have an album coming out. They cleared all my records. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they don't have to do these things. You know what I'm saying? So I have love for that, too. And at the same time, I have to respect the legacy of what they've done for the culture and hip-hop from day one. So, you know, at the end of the day is, you know, I pray and I wish that everybody can come together and work things out. And at the end, I even know that Ross is, I don't feel like he's saying something like he's trying to be like negative.
He's not being malicious.
No, he's not. You know, Ross is a big brother. And that's what Ross is to me. He's a big brother, and that's one of my best friends. But at the same time, he's also somebody, besides DJ Khaled, people go to Ross for advice and just, you know what I'm saying, big brother love. And that's what Ross is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day is I got love for everybody, and I love Ross, and I love Bird, I love Slim, and I love everybody, meaning as in, man, and I hope that all that stuff gets fixed one day, if there is a problem. You know what I mean?
So simply, you just didn't get paid from cash money.
Well, first of all, I don't discuss business, but at the end of the day is me and them are good. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I'm not the type of person to put no negative energy out there.
You had so many positive things happening in your life.
I'm too blessed I'm too blessed, and not just me. I think we're all blessed. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not the guy that complains. I'm a guy that keeps going hard to move forward. And I think I've shown that throughout my whole career.
Let me ask you this: did a lot of people? Because I know that previously people would hate on Khaled. Do you think a lot of that hate turned to love, like on the comments and everything? Have you noticed people being like, "Man"?
What do you mean hate? How'd they hate on Khaled?
You know, like they'll be like, "Oh." I mean, we've all seen comments of people like when we post Khaled.
I mean,
like
I think we all have that.
Right.
I mean, we all have that, don't we?
I think I got more than everybody in this room.
I mean, you know, at the end of the day is, you know, I always say there's more love than hate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm always the guy to tell you to stay away from they. And at the end of the day is, you know, you got to.
You always say that they.
Yeah. And the thing is that, you know, it's jealousy. You know, jealousy is a disease. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you on top, you know, they like, you know, the what's that saying? They root for you when you the underdog.
Right,
and,
and then when you make it,
and then when
they
you
wanna
finally
pull you
on
back
top,
down.
you know.
You're the bad guy.
Yeah, it's just, it is what it is.
But you're a prime example of somebody who's always pushed for it and even been more and more and more successful every single year. Do you feel like you see a lot of people that have been like, man, before I used to feel like this, but now I realize I love Khaled now?
I mean, you know, I always tell everybody, man, some people ain't built for this. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't handle success. I can. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. And, you know, it's like y'all probably get beat up more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, y'all can handle it. Y'all built for it. This is something that you signed up for. It. To be out there in the limelight, to be on the radio and TV and to win awards and to be blessed and do what you love to do and be able to feed your family. Don't think everybody, there's going to be people out there going to tear you down. You know what I'm saying? But what we do is we're not going to let them tear us down. That's part of the life, and that's part of the game. And I think we need to let the young world know, hey, don't get discouraged.
Right.
Don't get discouraged because they are out there. They are black clouds and negative people out there. But we can't get discouraged for that. I'm not. You know, it's a cold world out here. There's so much going on in this world. But I still wake up in the morning and I take care of my family and watch my son smile and light up the barbecue. You know what I'm saying?
Like
even when the world's going crazy, you got to be positive for yourself.
Right.
If not, you're going to fall into the depression.
I feel like it's harder for the younger generation with all the online bullying, and because we didn't grow up with the social media the way that it is now.
It's definitely harder because the social media, you know, the negative on the social media, that's tough because somebody can actually take something and pictures and throw it out and actually lie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They
Fake tweets. Yeah.
They can lie. So if you're not strong and have tough skin, you know, it can get to you. My advice to anybody that goes through that, never entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like love is the key and love is the answer and love is the solution. Somebody play with you, show them love. You know what I'm saying? We don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't.
I seen a picture of you in Atlanta with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, I was in, I went to go support Jadakiss, Locks, Styles P, and Chic in a concert in Atlanta, and I was actually went to go see Jada too to have a one-on-one with him about getting him on Grateful album. And by the way, his verse on Grateful is crazy. But
the fact that you still do that says a lot about you.
oh
Right, you
nah,
still show
Like
up
just
like I
still
do.
pull up on people just for a verse.
oh man,
I tell kids all the time, you have to have a DJ Khaled level of annoyance to get things done.
No, guy, it's the only way it's gonna get
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Like it's the only way. I gotta go. I had to go in the mud of all muds. I was backstage, and the room was probably like half the size, and I'm just chilling, boom, boom, and it was just a lot of people, and he just walked in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at first I didn't realize who walked in, and you know, when you walk in, you just greet everybody. And you know, I looked up and we just everybody.
Khaled, please stop doing
Yeah,
that so close
that's
to your
gonna
mouth.
be a
What do you
meme
mean?
right
No,
there.
don't do that.
When you
Don't do
walk
that.
in, you
That's a
greet
gift.
everybody.
Don't
That's
do
a
that.
meme. That's a meme.
Oh,
That's a gift. That's a gift. That's a gift.
That's a.
All right. So show us what you do again.
No,
when you walk in.
y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. This guy is crazy, man. I swear, he loved this shit, boy. I never met a man that can't wait to find something. And you know what I mean? But anyways, you know, basically all it was is he came in and said what's up to everybody, and you know, we pound sign, pound sign, and kept it moving. Again, I always told you, you know what I'm saying, that I ain't got no problem with nobody. Even if they got a problem with me, I'm not out here trying to say I'm gangster, this and that. Nah, I'm just a guy that has respect. And, you know, he came and say what's up to everybody, and at the end of the day, is, you know, I just kept it moving. It's not like we talked. It's not like we had a meeting or nothing like that. It's just what's up with everybody. And then the picture, what happened was they were taking a picture. And Jadakiss like, boy, you had a big year. Come get in this picture, man. Come get in this picture. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Say no to Jadakiss, my friend? I'm not gonna say no to Jadakiss, my friend, and act like I'm some Hollywood guy.
Right.
Of course, I'm gonna get in the picture. So, you know, that's what it was. And at the end of the day, is you know.
So you guys didn't have a conversation.
No, we didn't have no
conversation,
conversation, nothing like that. But like I said
Could y'all-
before,
could
you
you-
ever walk in a place, I'm not worried if somebody's gonna try to do something because it's not that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about that.
You don't put that energy out there.
I never have. You know what I'm saying?
But that don't mean y'all gonna work together and do music.
That
and
doesn't mean none of that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying at the end of the day, I answered the question, what happened that
Right.
day.
Got you.
He's just explaining how it went down.
Now, how much equity do you own in iHeart? Because every time a Khaled record drops, iHeart pushes the button.
Well, you know, again, I answered this question a while back because Charmaine loves that question.
He loves
Yeah, like,
it.
it's
Every
un-
time we
it's
play your record,
unbelievable.
I heart
Well,
DJ
You
Khaled.
can't get mad because it's really big records, like
Thank
it's
you.
Beyonce and Jay.
That's what
it's
I'm
Drake.
saying. And that's what
Justin Bieber,
I respect iHeart because, you know, that's exactly what it is. When you get them type of love, it's about making moments and events. And thank God that I've been continue to be repetitious of making these events like Beyonce and Jay and Khaled and Rihanna and Bryson Tiller and me and Drake, or, you know, just every record I ever come out with, I've been blessed to put out big anthems, and I'm so excited that iHeart always supports, not just on radio level, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, I just got done doing the big pool party, performed, and it was real cool because it was like more, I guess, on the pop side on that pool party, which I feel like was big for me too, like to see my career growing in different angles, as well as just every opportunity to perform for people and the fans and the listeners. You know, that's what I care about, and I appreciate them giving me the opportunity to do it, to be an artist, to be able to perform in front of all these thousands of people. And, you know, iHeart to me is not only just radio. I feel like they're becoming a brand where it's like a household, like almost how the Grammys and you know, the BET Awards and MTV VMAs, like they're becoming that brand, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just happy to be a part of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I'm grateful.
What is there left for you to do that you haven't done that you want to accomplish?
I mean, it's a lot I gotta do. You know
Like
what I'm
what?
saying? Like, you know, just me as an entrepreneur, like, you know, I own a restaurant, but, you know, I wanna have more restaurants. I wanna open more businesses. I wanna get more involved in investing in tech. I wanna just do a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, my goal is to be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? You know, a billionaire.
Billy!
Yeah, Billy. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I want to make sure my son and my family secure. And I know it takes hard work, but at the same time, I want to have fun doing it.
Right.
And I want to love it. Like, I don't want to do nothing I don't love. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I come up here and if it's from Miss Jordan, obviously you know how much I love this. I posted about 1 million pics yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
The Fat Joe got to be a little envious. Just like,
Nah, Joe
He got
Crack.
his pair. He
Yeah,
licked
Joe
his
Crack
got his own joint?
Yeah, Joe Crack got a few TSs. Joe Crack one. Matter of fact, Joe Crack's one of the guys in the game from day one that really, you know, is a sneaker
god.
head.
Yeah,
Sneaker
absolutely.
god. So but you know, I'm not gonna lie, the 3 though.
That's what I'm saying.
Do this with a 3. No, because I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know he hit you up.
I
got
actually
a pair,
he got a pair. I went to see him
Okay,
yesterday.
got you.
He even
Went to the
he
sneaker store
licked
yesterday.
he licked his pair. He made a movie with it. Shout out to Up and NYC. Make sure y'all support that. But yeah, I want to do more things.
And you have the Champs, right?
I got my own Champ Sports store and in my studio.
Right.
So it's like
That's
a private
amazing.
Champ. So if you come to my studio, like it's like a room. It's a Champ Sports store.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And like, now I can't believe it either. I've been in the studio and then I walk the artist. I go, come check this out, and I
So
open up
people
the
can
whole
really
Champ
buy.
store.
People can really buy stuff.
So
like
they fill it up with all the latest stuff, and we just, you know, it's all my size and everything. It's crazy. I can't believe it.
Somebody worked there? Somebody worked there?
Well, when we do events, they bring a staff.
Got you.
Like, you know, it's open 24 hours because it's my studio.
Yeah.
But we do like dope events and pop-ups and, you know, interviews, and sometimes artists take over even when I'm not there. So it's like an experience at We the Best Studios with champs. You know what I mean?
Now that's dope.
It's
You
big.
still don't fly? I see your son
No, I don't
flying.
fly. So the flying thing might happen soon, Envy, because my son flies,
Right.
and he flies private.
I see.
So that's why I gotta work hard.
Right.
that sounds like I only fly private.
So when he's flying, I feel like I'm flying because I'm still stressed out, like when I'm on the air, like nervous. So if I'm feeling the same way on the ground, I'm like, you know what, I might as well.
You might as well get on the
fly,
plane.
right?
Yeah.
So it's getting close, and then my queen and they putting that pressure on me,
Right.
and then you know I see my son smile, and I'm like, damn, I see this about to happen. So I think I'm gonna jump on one of them jets with him.
I can't wait. Well, you got to let us know where you take your first flight.
No,
to.
no,
That would be a reality
we're gonna
show.
We're gonna
You
have
got-
to make that a big deal.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's got to be a movie.
What's your
Now, are
biggest
you-
fear as a dad now?
my biggest fear as a dad is.
You can't let everybody hold your son because people don't know
Nah,
how
I
to
know.
hold kids sometimes.
But you know what, my
Drop
son.
your son.
No, that too. But you know, at the end of the day, I know everybody's coming with love. You know what? The other day, somebody hit me up and said, Khaled, you know, you put them on social media so much. I said, you know what? You know, I put what I want to put out, and it's love, and that's the power that people are not realizing. Social media, it's on you what you put out.
Absolutely.
So if you put out good energy and something that look good, you're gonna get positive energy back, mostly.
Right.
Now, if you put out something negative, you're going to get that right back. So I'm telling myself, I'd rather put out whatever I want to put out before you put something out that I don't want you to put out. Because, you know, I've walked, you know, when I first had my son, I remember walking around, I seen paparazzi taking pictures and all that. So I'm like, you know what? I see what's about to happen. Let me just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Beat them to the punch, but we'll do it the way I want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With love. But the thing I would worry about, I mean, I just think about, and like, it's gonna be hard to let him go to school. Like, you know, I don't know, cause I can't. If somebody play with my son, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like saying to myself,
It's not like he going to public school in Dade
no,
County.
I know, but I'm thinking about buying like the whole neighborhood and different neighborhoods a school where it's like a homeschool, but I pay for everybody's school,
Khaled.
and then so I can just pick an energy.
Why not?
You can't do
Why
that.
not?
No, but
Why
Son
not?
gotta
You
get
got
out here
champs in
and
your
just
studio.
real-
Why
Come
not,
on,
Your
Khaled?
son
man.
got to experience good.
He gotta be around-
No, I know, but I'm just so in love with my
This
son.
guy.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
I'm gonna
please.
buy the neighborhood.
I mean,
buy
Why
I know,
the-
my
not?
son, I know my son gonna be good because he being raised right. But what I'm saying is, I've really been having them conversations, like saying, okay, you know how you have homeschool,
Right.
because you want your son to be with other children. You know,
Absolutely.
they gotta keep,
Right.
you know, vibe, not just us. They gotta vibe. So I'm like, okay, cool. Let me pay for 20 kids homeschool, but we'll make it in an area and then we'll make our own school.
So it'd be like DJ Khaled Elementary
yeah, something like that.
with a few teachers and 20 students.
Let's do it. Like, you know.
Why not just move to Calabasas like everybody else?
Basses.
Well, I'm in
Bashes.
Miami. Miami's my home. I did buy a house out there too in LA, and I'm actually looking at a home in New York. I used to have a condo in New York, but I'm also looking at a home. I want to buy homes in everywhere that I go a lot that I love and where I work, because you know sometimes now when I have a kid, I realize that you don't want to do the hotel thing all the time. You'd rather have a crib. But not only that, I'm just getting more wiser. Instead of buying more watches and stuff like that, I'd rather buy more real estate because when
Right,
you
it's an
buy
investment.
yeah, when you buy houses, that's your money. It's like a savings account. You know what I'm saying? You can take money out. You know what I'm saying? It can make money, and God forbid you ever need to sell it, you make your money back
Right.
or more.
Right.
You know, even if you took a hit, it's still money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just buy homes, and that's what I've been doing is buying homes. You know what I'm saying? I have one
You
home
buy
in
homes,
Miami.
artwork.
I'm buying about another home in Miami. Like, I want to buy these cribs everywhere. I want to buy some on the island. That's what I'm doing with my
That's
money
good.
right now.
Now, are you still campaigning to be president of Epic? We had a debate about that up here. I didn't think it would be a good.
Well, I never campaigned.
Okay.
I guess people are campaigning for me.
You put it out there that you wanted the job.
No, no. People put their own rumors out there, but me I've always been a music executive. Like, I was president of Def Jam South for almost 5-6 years at Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? So it's not new to me. But when opportunities come, have I been offered president jobs? Yes, I have been in different places.
It's different now though, because you a star.
Yeah, but at Epic now, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they came to me and have a situation and talk, would I entertain it? Of course I would. I would see what it's about. But at the end of the day is, I still want to make sure I can be me and do what I do to represent who I am. And at the same time is bring that energy, the reason why people love DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? So if there's an opportunity and somebody wants to talk to me about it, of course I'm going to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Because, my career, if you see where it's going, that's going to happen eventually. And if it's not that, I am a president. I got my own company. You know what I'm saying? We the best.
Right.
But at the end of the day is, if that opportunity happens and, let's see.
You don't think it'd be such a conflict now though, because you are you're a star, Khaled.
Yeah.
Like right at this moment.
I appreciate it.
Like it'd be hard for you to be the president of a label and still be Khaled.
I think that's actually a benefit, meaning as in because I have respected relationships and people got love for me and I know how to run a business. I'm very successful at it. But again, I look up to brothers like Jay-Z and Puff Daddy. Look what Jay-Z did. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z was one of the biggest artists and still is one of the biggest artists, but also ran Def Jam. You know what I'm saying?
And artists hated him.
Yeah, but that's part of the game.
Yeah.
That's part of the game. Like it's being a boss. Like
right. People hate every label executive at some point.
Listen, that's part of the game. And at the end of the day, I'm sure some people didn't hate. I'm sure it's just being frustrated. It's part of being an artist.
Last time you were up here, you mentioned Ace Hood, and
Yes.
he left a comment. Did y'all ever speak?
Me and Ace Hood is great. Actually, we're super great. Ace is doing his thing. I'm happy for him, and that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing, and he's a friend of ours.
Y'all spoke after that and squashed
Absolutely.
everything up. Okay.
Me and him is great. Good friends. We talked actually, it was about a month ago.
Good.
Yes.
Now, you concerned about the phrase "they" right
They.
now? Yeah.
Yes. Stay away from that.
Okay. Do you know that the transgender community is using the word "they" now? That's how they refer to themselves. And I worry about you because you always tell people to stay away from "they."
Yeah.
And the transgenders refer to themselves as "they." I don't want to be a culture clash.
Oh,
at some
no.
point.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you'll be on one of those big pop
Khaled
shows.
was doing this before that.
Transgenders in the
Yeah.
front row, and you're like, "Stay away from they."
Yeah, no,
and it's a big headline now.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. When I say they, meaning as in like, I guess I just don't like to use the word hater.
Yeah.
It just sounds like hate. It just doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we need to. That's what I mean. I actually never knew nothing about that, but you know what I mean. Just negative energy.
We know what you
negative
mean.
energy.
I know what he means.
Negative energy. Negative energy.
I just don't want it to be a culture clash.
Nah.
Khaled's in these different rooms now.
Nah. We got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even the day out there, we got love for. Meaning as in like,
The haters.
yeah, it's like we love is the key. We give them the love back. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Now, you mentioned something earlier. You said you didn't want to abuse your love with Rihanna. I always wonder, when does Khaled know when to quit? Because you're persistent
Well,
about things you want.
Meaning as in, when I say stuff like that, like, it's steps. Like, you get to record a song, that's the first step. That's a big accomplishment. Then if we get an opportunity to shoot a video, that's a big accomplishment. Basically, I never entertain or ask for certain things I didn't feel like it was supposed to happen or it should happen or we should make history together. Because if the record is successful, why not
Why
talk
wouldn't
about
you
more
want to?
success?
All right.
Oh, man, we got a chance to perform at the VMAs. Why not ask if the record's successful? I'm not going
Gotcha.
to ask unless the energy's good.
And for Chance, that was his first #1 record also.
Yeah, me, Chance, Justin Bieber, Quavo. It was. I put a lot of #1 records in my life, but that's my first #1 Hot 100.
Right.
Billboard, that's a different type of #1. That's like sales, radio, streams, YouTube, everything calculated in one. And what's so special about I'm the One, it went #1 in 1 week.
Wow.
That's like, it was #1 like I think 50-some countries, and it's just still going. Like,
Right.
it went platinum like in less than 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's a different type of #1. Then you got #1 urban, #1 rhythmic. That's a big #1 too. You know what I'm saying? So I've always dreamt for one of those #1s, and we did it. And we plan to do it again with this Riri record.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? God willing.
Well,
Why didn't you promote your book the way you promote everything else?
I did. I went hard on my book run. We did I did a bunch of TV. Actually, my book did good. It was on New York Times bestseller. list.
There we
You know
go.
what I'm saying? The book, I want to do another one. I know, congratulations on your book, on the New York Times bestseller, right?
7 weeks in a row, but who's
Man,
counting?
Damn, man, congrats, bro. That's big.
yeah.
And I've been watching you on social media with all the in-stores, and that's what it's about. You have to, when you put books out, you have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, show up for the fans, sign autographs, and so they know it's real, and at the same time, it's got to work. You know what I'm saying? And my book, I don't know if you had a chance to read it, I really love my book, and the fans that got it really love the book. And it's inspiring me to write another one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really like it, and I think it's good for my portfolio. You know what I'm saying? And just to be on the New York Times bestseller list, that was a big accomplishment for me, too. And at that time, with Major Key and the book called The Keys, it was just a really good feeling.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you for joining us and stopping through.
Man,
Khaled
thank
got
you,
a
my
champs in his studio.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
He's gonna buy a school.
That's right.
Just for a side.
Right.
He's doing it.
He's going to start flying again.
That's right. We're working on it.
There's a lot of things
Only because he can
happening.
afford a jet now. That's what it
He
is.
afforded it a long time.
It's real out here, boy.
There you
June
have it.
23rd, Grateful. Go get my album. You know what I'm saying? It's my biggest album ever. My 10th album, executive produced by my son. Grateful is also going to be a double disc CD. It's going to be in, all your Best Buys and Walmarts and Kmarts, as well as iTunes, as well as all your streaming services. You know what I'm saying? Grateful, man. And I appreciate y'all, and I'm grateful.
You know, it's crazy. It's your 10th album, but it feels like it's your second.
Yeah,
I feel like you got a new
that's what I'm
life.
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And again, like, with the success, of course we all want it, but I'm glad it happened on my 10th and my 9th album instead of my 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Because imagine if I would have got that Hot 100 #1 on my first album. It would be too hard, later. So
Right,
yeah.
the success right now, when people see, like, man, he deserve it. He
Right.
put in that work. He's doing his thing. He's consistent. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Was the build up.
The
And I'm
foundation.
excited. And look at it. I'm on number 10. And look what he's saying. I ain't say it. Man, I feel like it's your second. It's a new life. It's a new energy. It is. I'm a father now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making great music, and I'm not stopping.
There you go. All right. Well, it's DJ Khaled. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in